Hey guys, today we're gonna get a young man as high as level as we can for the NRA Marksmanship Qualification Program. Okay, this young man has already done some stuff like this, but we're gonna try to get him up to sharpshooter, maybe expert, and my goal is to get him to distinguished expert. So, if you don't know what that is, it's the qualification program that NRA has. It's a good program to up your game. Okay, so no matter where you are in your level, you can always find something in that program, whether it's shotgun, rifle, pistol, BB gun, pellet gun, whatever. You can find something in that program, and then I can provide that training for you here at Pikes Peak Gun Club. So let's get started. What I want you to do is go ahead and get comfortable. I want you to aim at that top middle dot, okay?
Yep.
And I want you to put your finger on the trigger, okay? Good. And then what I want you to do is I want you to come back until take the slack out. Okay. Now I want you to start pulling the trigger, but I want you to tell me when you think it's going to go off, when you think it's going to fire.
All right.
But don't let it fire yet.
Okay. Like right about now, I pull back.
Okay. So now from here, I want you to go really, really, really slow while pulling the trigger back. Okay.
All right.
All right, you see that movement? You feel that movement?
Yep.
That's the movement I'm talking about. Okay, now continue. So that movement right there would be a miss. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I felt the gun.
Okay, go ahead and charge again. Remember where that was, and we want to get to that same point. Put your feet flat. Put your feet flat. Don't move anything else. Okay? Tell me when you think it's going to go off.
No.
Okay, so from there, I want you to pull really, really, really slow, and we're going to see if there's any movement before it goes off, okay?
All right.
Real slow. Super slow. Good. Okay, let's do it a couple more times. All right, dry fire a couple of times, and what I want you to do is listen, you have to be comfortable. Okay, we want you to be comfortable as possible. So if you have to move the bag, if you have to do anything, go ahead and do that, and do a couple of dry fires, exactly what we were just doing, okay? Okay, give me one more. Nice, give me another one. Nice, okay. So that might have been your breathing, okay? I want you to give me one more on the same target, okay? Because those aren't touching. They're still in the 10 ring, but they're not touching. And you already proved that you can stack rounds on top of each other. Good shooting, good shooting. So those fundamentals that we just talked about, they don't change even when you're doing unsupported, okay?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there's gonna be a natural pattern when you're unsupported. Top left, whenever you're ready. On the pause of the exhale. Good, 8 ringer. Do that again. Remember, on the pause of the exhale, okay? Nice and easy. Nice, 10. Let's do the bottom left. 8. 8. Good. Go ahead and relax. Good shooting. You have an 18 and you have a 16 right now. To make up for that, you're gonna need one of these need to be 20. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So you need 2 bullseyes is what you need. You need 2 10 ringers to make up for those, because you got a 16, and we need, if you want, and you're still be sharpshooter, right? But if we're trying to do that, if you want to get to the expert, then you're gonna have to make up for that for 2 10 rings.
All right.
Make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice bullseye.
Same target?
Yeah, go ahead. Same target. That was a bullseye. Good. Same hole. All right, go ahead and clear. All right, buddy. So you did. You've done 2 iterations. The first iteration is 178, just under expert. This iteration you did 180, which is expert. Now you have to do 4 sharpshooters, which is 165 or higher. You have 2 of those now. Okay, so the next time you come, we'll get 2 more, and then you'll get the sharpshooter badge. Your 180, it would count for expert, but we're using it for sharpshooter. So if you come next time and you get 6 experts, then you would get your expert badge. But this is really good. Okay, so I want everybody to see it's 2 per target, not this one. This is only for sighting, so it's 2 per target. And you got 16, 17, 19, 18, 19, 18, 18, 18, 18, 19, which all adds up to 180. Okay, so if you guys are looking to use this to up your game, by all means, come see me. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, if you like that video, you can like, subscribe, share, do all the things you're supposed to do in this day and age with the social media thing, right? Another thing I want to talk to you about is the AOR program. Okay, the AOR program is the best program out there, bar none, to defend yourself after you defend yourself physically. Okay, if you use physical force or deadly physical force, let's say, you need some kind of coverage that is going to help you navigate the legal system. You can go with the other guys like CCW Safe or US Law Shield or USCCA. God forbid, not USCCA, for crying out loud. Anyway, you can go with those guys if you want. Of course, it's a free country. Go do what you want. But hear me out. Do you want some insurance adjuster deciding your fate, or do you want specialized, dedicated criminal defense attorneys that are going to represent you throughout the entire litigation and court proceedings? Which one do you want? If you've ever dealt with insurance before, you probably know that they'll find any way to drop you, period. And that goes for your vehicle insurance, your homeowner's insurance, your life insurance, your whatever insurance, right? So if you want an insurance adjuster deciding your fate, by all means, go with the other guys. If you want specialized and dedicated criminal defense attorneys representing you throughout the entire process from the time you call them, oh, and by the way, you get client and attorney privilege at that point in time, period, end of story, which is great for you so you don't incriminate yourself. But anyway, you call AOR and they are going to represent you from start to finish, period, end of story, as long as you meet the 3 criteria, which is be a member, good faith self-defense, either charged or likely charged with a crime. That's it. If you think that's not enough, if you want coverage for accidental discharge, let's say, well, maybe you should just go to the range some more and understand your firearm better so you don't have an accidental discharge outside of self-defense. Maybe that's the thing. If you decide to go with AOR, use my link in my profile or below and receive $25 off of your membership. Remember, you have to have 3 things to be covered. Be a member, that's step 1. The next step, and hopefully it never happens, good faith self-defense, meaning you can't go attack anybody. You can't be the provocateur, let's say. And the third thing is that you have to be charged or likely charged with a crime. And if you pull your firearm in self-defense, you can already likely be charged with a crime, because there's no way that you know every law, local, state, and federal, in every jurisdiction that you go to and through.